Where is ESPN's College Game Day going for week number 3? Let's dive into it. All right, let's check this thing out. Here is our watchability. By the way, like the video, subscribe to the channel. You guys know what to do. And of course, check out bettingcfb.com. That'll certainly be good for us. All right. So next week, not a huge game like we've got this week with Texas and Michigan, right? There is Alabama at Wisconsin. I think that's probably the leader in the clubhouse as we sit. However, it is entirely possible that, Alabama gets beat. They're playing USF this week. Maybe Wisconsin, who is playing, South Dakota. I don't think that's... So, 2 undefeated teams. It's a Fox game. Big noon kickoff. Potentially Alabama at Wisconsin. The Arizona and Kansas State game is on a Friday. So that is not going to work. LSU has already lost. South Carolina did not look great in a win over Old Dominion last week. Texas A&M and Florida both have already lost. UCF and TCU, maybe you go down to Dallas. We'll see. Georgia at Kentucky has potential. And here's the reason behind that. Kentucky is a 10.5-point favorite over South Carolina this weekend at home. Kentucky at home, potential landmine for Georgia. Georgia next week has got... So they've got a bye week after the Kentucky game and before they play Alabama. I don't imagine we're going to see Georgia get beat by Tennessee Tech this weekend, so Georgia will be undefeated. It's up to Kentucky there. Memphis at Florida State would have been a big deal, except, and maybe it's a bigger deal now because Memphis has a real shot at winning that game. Oregon State, it would be a lot of fun. If Oregon State can get the win against San Diego State this weekend, maybe you go to Corvallis just because. But I do know that ESPN not a huge fan of going to the West Coast, especially not early. West Virginia at Pitt, backyard brawl. That is, I think, a chance here. So your 3 real options: Alabama at Wisconsin, going to Camp Randall; Georgia at Kentucky; or West Virginia at Pitt. I think those are your best options here. Pitt would have to win against Cincinnati, I think, this weekend because West Virginia has already got that loss to Penn State. But that is a fun rivalry game. Maybe you take it up to Pittsburgh. That is a much shorter travel distance from Bristol, Connecticut. If I had to wager, my bet is that Alabama at Wisconsin is going to be the game. That's my guess on this. So we'll leave it at that. We'll make it very, very simple. Alabama at Wisconsin, I believe, is where College Game Day will go next week, especially if Alabama and Wisconsin handle their business this weekend against South Florida and South Dakota. So we'll see what happens there. Don't forget about TicketSmarter. TicketSmarter.com. Use the promo codes WCE10 to get $10 off an order of $100 or more, or WCE20 to get $20 off an order of $300 or more. And think smarter, TicketSmarter. You can use that code anytime. It's not a one-time thing. Use it every single time you buy tickets. Make sure and save money on your tickets. All right, let's get out of here. You guys have been fantastic. Subscribe to the channel if you hadn't already done that. Take care of yourself. Take care of each other. God bless college football, and hopefully all of your tickets cash this week. Thanks for listening to Winning Cures Everything. Make sure and follow me on Twitter at GaryWCE. If you want to toss in a question, you can email me, Gary@winningcureseverything.com. Make sure and hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you next time.